Chicken mqali is one of the easiest formal dishes to prepare. It's important to note that you can garnish chicken mqali with any type of candied or pickled vegetables. So you might make a sweet dish or a savory one. Today we're going to cook chicken mqali with candied pumpkin, or as we call it, gar'am derbla. We're going to need some chicken and the Dar Choumicha spice mix from mqali. As you will see, it's simple and not that complicated. Usually, people will use a whole chicken or a chicken cut into quarters. I personally like to use only chicken legs because it's fattier and it gives the sauce a thicker texture. I also prefer to use the legs because legs can stand the cooking process much better, unlike chicken breast, which can dry out very quickly. So like I said, I personally use chicken legs, but you can absolutely use a whole chicken. So I'm going to take the chicken legs and give them a little flavor by adding some kylie spice mix. Then I'm going to add a little bit of water. You can let them marinate in this spice mix and water for half an hour, but if you're short on time, you can very well skip right to the cooking part. You can put them directly into the pot and cook them with the spices. First, I'm going to add some oil to the pot, 4 tablespoons, 1 chopped onion, a little clove of garlic pressed, some kylie spice, just a little bit on the onion. Now that the chicken legs have had time to marinate for 15 to 30 minutes, depending on how much time you have, we take them out with the marinade and we put them in the pot with the onions and spices. I'm gonna add a little bunch of coriander or cilantro, which I will take out later, and also some salt. Now we're ready to go to stage 2, the preparation of the candied pumpkin. We need to be very careful when salting the pumpkin because it's going to be very reduced by the end, so we don't want an over-salted dish. Now we're starting on the pumpkin. We will of course need some pumpkin. It has to be peeled, deseeded, and diced into cubes. Then we're going to steam it to help it sweat or cook down. We need to add a little bit of salt. It's important to salt your candied vegetables because I find that salt really does bring a certain balance to the flavor. I'm going to let it cook for 25 to 30 minutes to give the pumpkin plenty of time to cook down. Once the pumpkin is done, I'm taking it out and placing it in a pan. I'm gonna add some oil and then we're gonna mash it thoroughly. We're going for candied pumpkin mash here. Now for the sugar. We're gonna sprinkle our granulated sugar, and as you'll notice, the pumpkin is going to continue to cook down some more. Then add a little bit of cinnamon, some orange blossom water, and some gum arabic. But that last one is optional. We're gonna let it cook and stir occasionally. After the 30 minutes are up, we should be able to see that our pumpkin is now candied and is now resembling a mash. By now, your candied pumpkin mash should be beautiful in texture and it should have a nice, vibrant color. Like I said, we'll let it cook on low heat for about 45 minutes total. Now for the sauce and the chicken kylie, here is your result. The sauce has been reduced for a long time. It's really concentrated. To decorate, I took some walnuts and put them in the oven for a bit, to get rid of that very thin film you find on walnuts. We're going to set the chicken legs, then we're going to garnish them with scoops of candied pumpkin mash. So here we have it. I've shown you how to make a sweet and salty version of chicken kylie, since it had sweet candied pumpkin. You can see the recipe for savory chicken kylie with pickled lemons and red olives on Shmeicha TV. Bon appétit!